Live is on. Nope, live is not yet. No, I didn't do restream yet. That's probably why. All right, there we go. Which Worlds 2023 team do you want to review? Pop, we're good. Chat's on. Stream is good. Says it's live. We are live on YouTube. It's already good. On YouTube, it's already good. Live. Let's see if we can just fix this link. Unfortunately, they make it kind of annoying. You know what? We'll just do that. That works. All right, game on. We'll play a game and then we'll get into reviews. What do we want to do? Probably kind of something like feeling like an MMO game. But we'll see. We want to try to get more of what's going on with Worlds. Worlds metagame would be best. Amumu's just never going to be there. It should. It's strong enough and it's the best source of magic damp amplification for your team, and it like unlocks complete strategies. It also gives you the option of building serrated dark type carries and then 3 AP because you've got a Mumu to do it, similarly to how Jarvan does it. But we'll probably stick to the meta here. All right, Briar's already banned. That's the only one that we really care about. Udyr will finally be at Worlds again. It was Udyr and Milio that were not allowed at Worlds last time. I don't think that there's any other champions that aren't going to get played here. I'm gonna ban Milio though. It seems like Milio would be pretty good into what we have present. Let me try to get first pick. A swap has been canceled. Okay. We have a support one trick, no big deal. There's actually really good synergy with Zilean. So with Zilean, extra speed ups are good, extra all-ins are good. We want to isolate champions Pyke and Yuumi on the same team, means that we probably have a Pyke mid lane. Can easily be burst. One source of stunning can be pretty good against champions like Yuumi. We could play like Hecarim here. I don't think Hecarim's can have too much of a presence. I'm happy to do with Jarvan. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, wait, what account am I on? This must be OG Tarzan. There it is. Okay, it's OG Tarzan. I was like, where are my skins? Where are my skins? All right, we're probably going here. Extra damage in the early game is really nice as well. Not having the boots can be a little bit of a gripe. Yeah, you know what? Let's stick around. So this or here, both are good. Zombie Ward lets us go Umbral Glaive into Gourd Drinker, and I think Umbral Glaive is absolutely fantastic. There's so many trees that you can go with Jarvan, right? You can go Shield Bash, you can go Inspiration, you can go for Water Walking, you can go, like, you basically want to have movement no matter where you're cutting it. And then something else to give the team benefit. For me, Zombie Ward I think is best. This is best in organized play, and it's better for champions that want to like hold a territory, that if they have stuns, especially if they have pick potential, the Zombie Ward is really nice. It lets you get a Ring of Vision for free at all times. We have a stun, knockback, something weird going on. Triple support here. probably... I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Someone's going to dodge. There we go. Someone dodged. All right, so what do we want to say? You know what? Maybe we won't... I mean, we can go over a team if someone has something that they want to look at, but we've already looked at all the Korean teams. We haven't looked at all the Chinese teams, so let's look at the Worlds draw. Worlds 2023 draw. These are the play-ins. PSG Talent's going to crush this. Loud versus Gam. I mean, the game is growing in Latin America. It is, you know, apart from depending on how much of a riot they caused by making AI hype videos. Where's the official page? This is the qualifying series. This is not what we want. Schedule, maybe we can find it here. Worlds. Hey Selena, how you doing? All right, here we go. But everything else is still TBD. This is all for selecting who the other team's going to be. All right, Vayne's going to be a big problem for us. Karthus can be a little bit of a problem for us, although we can go in and kind of hunt the Karthus in the jungle. If it's truly Alawi, they want us to think, wait a second, something weird's going on. This is going to be Karthus mid. It could be Vayne top, but probably Vayne bot. Belveth almost definitely in the jungle. Or she wants us to think that. We'll find out soon. Yumi is great with that easy. His pro... Stream's going great. Hello from the UK. It's almost dinner time there. Got some chips. Past tea time, right? I'm from Connecticut. We're in the East Coast USA. I'm pretty close to New York City. Normally it's League of Legends, a little bit of anything from the League world. We also play chess, Hearthstone. We're going to get into Marvel Snap soon. A little bit of Baldur's Gate, things like this. All right, fourth lobby. We've got this. Chances that Jarvan makes it through, though, should be kind of low. Someone keeps on dodging. Support Shaco. You know what? I'm gonna let the Shaco pick first, and then maybe they get some kind of pick. They might pick something like Lee Sin, and then I'm happy to play Jarvan there. Well, this is the game that I coach. There we go. Jarvan did not make it through. Hey, kitty. What you doing in there? You get stuck? You get stuck? Sure. Alright, here's something you've never seen before. Gonna kick some ass with Darius in the jungle. Insane clear speed. The bleeding puts Briars to shame. Briar needs 9 attacks to get the full bleed stacks. Darius can do it with 5. So we're basically just gonna go through. We also have better spells for AoE, getting everything bleeding and just kind of scurrying through. We're gonna go with this and probably here. Usually you want extra movement speed somewhere as well. Where should we go? Phase Rush ensures that we always connect once we're there. We could go like this. Couldn't save, okay. Alright, we'll just take it. I don't know what's going on with the other one. Alright, as far as crowd control on their team, they probably have Ezreal and Zillion on the bot. They're going to have Karthus mid, Yi jungle, Maokai top. Maokai versus Pantheon. Maokai's going to be able to survive that. It's basically Maokai's hit point bar versus Pantheon's mana. Every time that Pantheon is going... Let's see, what is he saying here? Krog, terrible matchup. Yep, it is. You don't lose it, but you don't do much with it. So yeah, they absolutely want to swap that. You want to get Pantheon into Karthus where they can kick ass. Ahri over here basically would just be needing to walk back against Maokai, no matter how you cut it. But Panth can just play for XP, play for a solid lane, and then go roam and help other lanes. Go for it, Selena. This is a good one. Item haste reduces both active and passive cooldowns of items you have. Item haste. That's item haste from your runes, okay? So when you're getting Ingenious Hunter and when you're getting Cosmic Insight, this is going to trigger for your Sheens. It's going to trigger for your Gore Drinkers and things like this. Against Master Yi, we're trying to not fight in isolation, but we do want to get him into any spot where we can get any amount of help. One of the things that's going to be dangerous for us is the long-range help from Maokai and Karthus. We will have a faster clear. We can get into his face early, but we have to make sure that if he's casting his Alpha Strike, that it's going to hit 2 people, right? We don't want all the damage going on to us. That's the big difference between how effective that champion is. It's the more important question. It's not the only answer. I'm all set on artwork. Thank you for coming by. If you don't mind, do you work for like an agency or something like that? Because there's a lot of artists coming by. I wouldn't mind it if there were fewer. You could take us off of the... off of the register, as it were. Why is this guy back? Why didn't he put up... Shaco is level 1, folks. They're getting rid of this, apparently. You won't be able to ping your teammates for useful information like that. Looks like they had some information on me right here. We just saw their ward go down. So they know that I'm here. And once you get it down to 200, you're good to go here. You can just take the next camp. I should have actually started Gromp here. Slight mistake. And you can see how fast this jungle clear is. We're going to be out in plenty of time. We might even be able to contest E at one of his camps here. Okay, hit once more, make sure that we don't risk any kind of reset there. 315, we're all good. We'll get some idea about what Master Yi is up to. One more, and now we start going. All right, and we might work our way towards a double spot. Ooh, he doesn't know. Oh, you do not get to do that, sir. Dead. And flashes down, and he only did 5 camps. That is the sign of a newbie jungler, folks. And Maokai's in a lot of trouble here, too. So, you know what? I could go grab this wave. She letting him leave? Maokai things, folks. I'm sure we could have done that better. Absolutely. Trom was a fine start, and then he got a lot of extra value from that. I'm okay with her grabbing aggro. Then she should have just stepped back. There's no reason to go across everything. All right, we want to have extra move speed, but we also want to make sure that we're clearing quickly. So let's go like this. There's definitely a world where we just get early boots. We should continue to get in the face of the Master Yi. He's going to be here for his respawns. He should already be finishing them, but we have a little bit of a timer on the Raptors. This will be coming up shortly. So we know that he's going to be pathing. He's probably right here right now. And one of the things you want to do when you're clearing with this champion, you don't want to use your Q when you have like the little ones respawning. You want to make sure that those have an opportunity to get land first. This is a lane I could be paying some amount of attention to, but it's very difficult to get a gank off on Ezreal as Darius. They are swapping their lanes. Makes a lot of sense. I'll just soak this. Don't want it to hit the minions. We'll just push now. Give the Pantheon a green light to go wherever he wants. Sharing experience is a way to get extra experience levels. You can get to 6 much faster when you do share. This Pantheon should be ganking top right now. We see that Master Yi actually has the lead sorry, has gotten through the Raptors here. Pantheon, once he hits 6, which is right now, right, he should be flying over across, especially to pick off the Zilean, who has a very weak lane phase. What's up, Master Yi? How you doing? So now we're cutting him off. We could actually go straight to his blue right now, which is what we're going to do. We could, most people are going to make this mistake where they go into their own jungle, and then they end up just trading resources with Master Yi, right? He ends up going and getting his own camps. We get our camps. Nothing happens. I'm giving you a window to roam with, sir. Get out of this lane. Come dive bottom. And Master Yi's pretty close to rage quitting. Thoughts? Uh-oh. They have a ward there. That much is clear. All right, so there's definitely a ward here. Now, do I go hunt? I could go side to side right now. Now, this is a point where it's a little bit tough. I want my red buff. I want to make sure that my camps are respawning. I also want to make sure that I have Stride Breaker, which is pretty close, right? We're only at 1850, so this cycle is going to get us there easily. But if I want to stay in the face of this guy and like really bury him, then I just want to keep going side to side on the map. Show him a true jungle diff. All right, this time we're going to help Pantheon push out mid. We're also here for the fight. This will allow us to go through. Prio above everything, guys. Prio above everything. Okay, so Yi was just here, which means we might even slip and find him in this spot. There we go. We've made the effort. Oh, this is so perfect for us. Hey, why did you go? Why did you run? All right, he's got no red buff, which means we're going to go in here and steal this. I'm trying to get an idea of where Pantheon's ultimate is. So we take this red, and now Yi's going to have no tools to contest us with here. Let's just make sure we get it away from the wall so that he can't Q in. We're going to make him use a flash or some other resource. Use your Q as this guy's going for the uppercut. Appreciate you, Shaco, although he did walk across the avenue there to get. Let's see if we can get Ari unleashed on this map. Does she want to stay here? I think we want to take this, right? She can take her recall timing. It's not necessary for her to leave here. We got a little bit of the damage and we're good. Don't die here. We're good. Let's see. Do I want to give Pantheon blue? Panth blue. This is one of the ways that he can actually beat Maokai. Doesn't look like they want it. Now as we get more HP, we can just go and walk away from higher health totals. I don't actually know the exact amount. All right, this is a preventative. We step away from here, and I'll just go take his jungle. This should be enough to clear that camp. Why is it not bleeding? I don't know. Seems like it should be. I have 3,000 gold, so I absolutely want to spend. So this is just going to be my last stop before I go. Kind of keep this guy buried as much as I can. You know what? We want to dive this Karthus? I'm down. Karthus is on Leandry's, though, so I have to be very careful. I am statted out right now. Next wave is not here, so I could get an insight on where they're going. Yep, 100%. I love this ult from Pantheon. That guy's not paying attention. Probably typing to his team. And we're big. We're going to have Stridebreaker plus boots. We're going to be flying around this map. What kind of boots do we want? Probably just move speed. And let's start working towards Black Cleaver because it's insanely good. You apply the slow, you apply any amount of stacks to people, and it'll just constantly take up that Black Cleaver for you. Ashe should be rotating soon. Maybe I can make effort here, especially with a Pantheon ult when it comes up. Let's see, 89 seconds. It's not enough time to make a play for the bot turret, but we should be able to just get that kill and then use our numbers elsewhere. All right, here we go. Big fight. That's right. Could have given it, obviously. But that was too flashy. I know you like that. Now look at this wave right here. We're just going to cut this completely to make sure that we get full time on the turret. Should have actually left it behind for them to also get resources. That's actually a small mistake. I wish I had to fix that. We're helping Ashe get this down so she doesn't get tempted to stay down in this bot lane. And we give her the turret. Alright, we are huge, folks. Like, giga big. That guy's on 80 CS. He's getting outclassed. It's actually a small mistake. Nice charm there. Cryo above everything, guys. Even clearing the wave lets you hit random things that you otherwise couldn't have. Oh, okay. That's right. Thank you guys, that was all them. I got into trouble, they bailed me out. This is not a renewed red buff, which means that this red is probably still here. See what kind of wards they placed. Yeah, this E is getting completely outclassed. So look at the items that they're sitting on. We get a little chunk, don't need to go any further than that. After all, there is a Rift Herald for me to take right here, so let's just drop this en route. This will cover anyone who's trying to get in. We'll be able to take this easily. I'm coming to you. Slow. I don't think he's got it. It's okay. No big deal. Let's cover for them while they try to get in here. They've got 10 seconds left to go grab this. That's a huge mistake by me to die here going into this trap. Going in 3, we don't have full vision. We know that Karthus can be participating. Hubris above everything. So bad. Don't do it. Don't replicate. 10 out of 10. Do not repeat. Alright, moreover, against this team, we're going to start wanting to get extra speed, so we're going to go for Dead Man's Plate. It's all about mobility across the map. We're going to keep this, make sure that we're always keeping vision for our team. That is a tremendous amount of gold that they just got right here. Like, look at that. Careful. Care, they just got 2650. Ash, come. Alright, E's on that side. Maybe I can get some action over here. Easy game. Cutting off his retreat here. Oy, I missed her. It's okay. Oh, the E-Charm, I love it. Or the E-Flash, I should say. I'll get this thing charging. Pantheon's good in the top lane. And we're Gucci. And get all the lanes pushed here. This Herald is still coming in for major damage. You have to be careful about stuff like this, right? Coming over across that side of the map. Master Yi's coming over here. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Part of me wants to shop first. As always, though, we're going to go mid-prio first. Oh gosh, no. Can't do it. It's like almost okay here. I do have decent healing. It's like, it's possible, but it's just so risky, right? If there's any amount of attention that came here. Also, I don't have my spite. Alright, we've got Dead Man's Plate. We're on the map. Oh, he used that right before I smote him. He should have waited till after I did. Obviously, it would be kind of risky to do that. That guy might bleed to death. No, he's got 2 meditates. But my team should rip him apart right here. Unless he has the Alpha Strike cooldown. This is the target that we want, if we can get it. We still have Baron buff. Can she get to him? Oh, the double. Foxfire. They're good to push. Alright, now we're going to play for the team. Everything about us. No, why are you backing? Alright, Karthus reasonable. I don't have the timer on it, so since I don't have it, I don't expect them to have it. That was useless. Like that accomplished nothing. Alright, we push, we push, we push, we push. I'd like to be 16. It's not going to happen, but everyone's in position now. The only reason I'm farming there, by the way, is not to farm. It's just to buy time for everybody else. Oy, I died. Oh no. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. That's on me. Nice one shot. I'd like to have this item. Oh, the Shaco just keeps on going off by themselves. They're being completely random. Look how fast we are, dude. We're so fast. That's an ender. GG. This is unnecessary. We should just be up here ending. Team? Oh. Oh, unlucky. Guy's dead. Can't slow them down. Magic resist. Force of nature seems really good here. We'll do force of nature. It's another move speed boost. Oh, he's going for the so random. Alright, there's Yi and Ezreal. We push. We push. We push. Malk, Shaco, no, why are you putting a trap here? Like, and he just queued into it. Oh my gosh. Like, just walk in the minions, guys. Bro, I'm just letting you die. I'm burning. Hey. There we go. Oh my goodness. That's right. I survived that. Woo. You like that? You like that. Two people are dead. Two are low. Maokai's here. Our team is low. We should be able to just end this. Woo. I'm sweating, man. I feel good. I feel really freaking good for that one. Can we clip that? Let's clip it. My gosh. I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Anyways, it's done. Promoted. Do we skip another division? We are flying up. Although I doubt the MMR is matching up, right? Like I doubt. What did we have? Most gold. It was gold and plats that game. So we're actually not that far ahead, which is weird. I expected us to have emerald and diamond. What is the MMR sitting at? This game was a win. This game should have been a win. My goodness. Darius, man. Cleaning up. We got second somehow. That's true. We did die a couple of times, but we carried that game. There's like no joke. No joke. So one of the things in that game. Oh yeah, we want to get a highlight. Let's go clip this. Let's go find this match. Couple things to talk about. We didn't find any recent matches. Uh-huh. Small indie game company confirmed. So we got one question mark ping for this. All right. What is the purpose here? Why does Darius come mid and push this? So instead of saying like, hey, you're touching my stuff, why is it good? Or why does Darius, whether or not you think it's good, why do you think Darius pushes this wave here? That's the question. All right, and this will be the topic of our Fast 5 right here. Let's pull up objective timers. Let's pull up a scoreboard. And we'll have an idea. We'll even go over the Darius right here, which makes it pretty obvious if you pay attention to this. But irregardless of this, this is something that Cloud9 has done very well. We'll call this the Blabber Special. And you know what? We'll make that the title of this piece. So Fast 5, the Blabber Special. When you path through mid, it does multiple things, okay? In this case in particular, we have a resource advantage on Pantheon. Pantheon has a level up. They've already tried to re-lane swap on us. Maokai's low on mana. And this wave, by coming up, does a couple things. For one, it just generates more experience on the map. All right, there's no contesting that. When one person gets experience, let's say the value of a minion is worth 100. When you're by yourself, you get 91. That is how much experience you get. When you share, you each get 70. So you just generate an extra 50 experience from every source. So basically an extra 50% of the value of your resources here is going to go along. Importantly, this is the 7-minute wave. So it kind of snowballs from mid into everywhere else. We can make a dive bot, which brings people over to Herald. We can take this and go take Dragon. In this case, it's going to give us level 6 right off the bat. But the idea is always that by pushing, and you just go up, by pushing this wave, it has nothing to do with taking resources. And in fact, if I wish I could, I would give all the gold to Pantheon because he's going to scale better with gold than I am. Okay? And this, you know, Pantheon versus Darius, just generally talking, jungler versus mid lane. Mid lane's going to be able to use it more. So by doing this, we unlock the Pantheon sooner. Not only that, but the Maokai feels like he has to stay here to guard his plate. Now, Pantheon might decide to stay. He's a little bit baited by this. What you didn't see was that 20 seconds ago, we saw Master Yi on the top side, and I know that I'm crushing him. So I'm going to go and use that priority. Now that I've unlocked the Pantheon, he can go here. He can walk into the jungle. We can both disappear into fog. This is what it means to have priority, right? Our bot lane is shoving them in. Our mid lane has already shoved them in. Now, if you're the Pantheon here, this is exactly what you don't want to do. He's just kind of sitting here aimlessly wondering, where did my wave go, right? You have to use your priority, move it together, and make action together. In this case, I don't mind signing off playing against the Yi because I already know how much bigger than him I am, and I'm happy to take these 1v1s. Not only that, but I'm going to take his camp anyways. I see him here on the ward, so I'm just going to smite. If he hadn't shown on the smite, I would have just gone and taken away his camps anyways. But look, we've got Pantheon in range. We've got our bot lane in range. We know that we're going to win this fight. All right, and that's just a short encapsulation of what it means to have prio, all right? We have the pushing advantage. You see that only now is there any opportunity for this wave to get pushed back to us. And in this case, Maokai had no mana, so how's he ever going to do it? So we use that time as presence on the map. This is how we generate multiple different kills. We end up reaching a little bit here, but generating another kill anyways. And we get the whole quadrant. And now this means that Darius is just going to go back, meet the Master Yi on his side of the map, and we've created an extravagant lead of 3,500 gold. If we back up to the moment that we pushed, we only had 1.7, all right? This was at the moment of the push. We turned a 1.7k lead into 3.5, and we did it in 1 minute. That's what priority means. That's how you can snowball your leads, and that's what it means. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Fast 5, all right? If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be doing more every single week, and you can bring your clips to gigagamingacademy.com, or you can go to the YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook streams and bring your 5-minute clip to do a free fast 5-minute review, all right? All right, game 2. Maybe we should just keep on doing Darius and York jungle. Just punch people in the mouth. They don't know what's coming. Gonna pull this up on the side before I forget. Can't slow them down. Fast 5. Priority capsule. Jungler. We just keep on smashing Darius. Maybe this is what we just do. Darius jungle main. We've been working out. My son even bought a battle axe at the Renaissance Fair, so I feel like we could make this work. You are not going to be at Worlds. No. I don't even need to explain it, but this obfuscates things more. So yeah, that was a complete shellacking, right, in that game. Could have been even more, could have played it even tighter, but that Master Yi got completely outclassed. We just found him, had a better clear, did all the action better. That guy needs to fix a lot of the plan that he has, right? A slow clear. That's something that you need to go into practice tool and you need to fix. There's no reason to play a jungler and get out of the jungle in less than 330 if you're going to full clear, right? There's some champions that there is no possible way to get out before 330, but if that's the case, like, accept that. Don't go 5 camp into a slow scuttle crab showing up after it's already dead, level 3 versus their level 4. That makes no sense, right? If you're level 3, own it. Okay, there's someone that can get out at 4. I'm still level 3. I will clear all my camps, and then I will get 4, and then maybe I'll fight them for the second scuttle crab. In that game, it wouldn't have mattered because we were so much further ahead of them that using our extra 20 seconds means that we can path through mid. We help them to clear mid. That unlocks the Pantheon to come with me to the jungle, and that's the blabber special, as it were. All right, we have Set versus Kled. This is actually a really bad matchup. Set is one of the champions that has a very good time against Kled. Kled kind of has to lock into place. He also has predictable spacing. There's a lot of things you can do, so I'm not surprised that they're changing here. Senna Ezreal is a garbage bot lane. This is something that we're going to try to beat. What did we say? We ended up having to change our runes last time. Did we get... Are we lagged out? That would suck. Something's gone wrong. You've lost your connection. Yay. Sweet. Hopefully we still get to join in the game. because these guys should have nothing wrong, but I don't want to drop out. I don't want to lose this. I'll wait like 40 seconds. Let's do check our stream health speed test. Oh, we're good. We're getting a pretty steady 500. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we've been smurfing. That's a lot of MVPs. I'm surprised it hasn't jacked us up further. Like, it should recognize that this is happening. It's trying to. It skipped us through Silver 1, but it's making us go the long way through Gold. I don't know. Let's check out what we have in the live game. Almost every game, it's been skewing the enemy team as having like a full rank on us. So it probably has my MMR being higher, but I don't know. Yeah, right. There you go. Gold 1 versus Plat 2. So we have a four tier lower, or 3 tier lower average. We have a couple emeralds on their team as well. This guy, also pretty new account. Tough to say where they're at, but they placed in Gold 3, so good for them. This must be immediately. They probably won all 5 of their games then in placements to get this far. This guy has ranked down, so they should be better than their Plat 3 level. Emerald 4. So the Jarvan looks like it's probably going to be the best player on their team. We'll find out about that. Who are we going to attack? Akali is attackable. Tristana can absolutely kill this champion. Who are we hunting for? Well, most likely we would love to hunt this Senna Ezreal lane that's so weak. The problem is that we don't really have good setup for it. We have to find a really good angle. And on this team, being blue team, it's very hard to generate that. So most likely we're looking to match Jarvan on any kind of ganks. Do have a ward there. Akali is going to be an easy place for us to go. We can path through, help the Tristana to unlock on the map.
Minions have spawned.
Now, I really want my team to go get an advantage in this poking lane, right? It's all about the shove against Senna and Ezreal, so I do not want them leashing. I'm going to take this by myself. We're going to go Raptors, Krugs into red. Keep the red for as long as possible. What is this guy doing? Okay, and now they're just going to rage quit. Nice. I missed with my Q. I may have missed with my Q there. Also got distracted by what they were doing there, so I ended up taking the wrong path. We ended up going red to Krugs. It's not the end of the world. New accounts, folks. One of the only ways that we lose games. Then we come here, we'll take this, and we'll do like that. I know you like this path. Solo clear, we're going to be done so fast. We actually didn't need to spend, we wasted 2 extra autos there. This guy's juking, but for what? What are you juking for? Alright, what did he use? Did he use flash? We're gonna just go pick up these resources. We'll just go next. That's too bad. Could have had a very good situation for ourselves, but you know what? Might have been a little bit cursed because people were playing like numbnuts. -8. Thank you. Did it say lever penalty? Or no, it said like reduction. I mean, we were peachy. We were going to be huge that game already. Even with first blood to Ezreal, we're going to crush this guy. What kind of delay do we got? Seven seconds? YouTube? Kind of too much. No, this isn't even new accounts, level 187. I don't know. I do not know. What's up, guys? Wukong is also totally acceptable into Darius, even through the nerfs. His top lane is still pretty good. Surprised that they didn't improve his HP regen passive after they nerfed his jungle so much, because in top lane he wasn't really getting played as much, and that's really his signature strength in there, and he just beats Darius, right? And he's one of the few champions that can just go toe to toe because the damage over time just constantly ticks up Wukong's passive and he gets huge. Yuumi will be fantastic on me later. We'll see if she wants to go. She is better for AD carries compared to what she was, but she's still fantastic. This is one of the better ones too. Gives a lot more range, gap closing to Nilah. Probably a lot of reason to go Elixir of Immortality late game for sure. We definitely want celerity. We want to be able to be the pivot point for our team. We have to be big enough. We're going to go one offensive item. Something like Stridebreaker into Black Cleaver and then like Dead Man's Plate. Just always being in the front of the fight. We always want to be able to move quickly. That is our gating mechanism, so we're going to stay ahead of that curve. Big team fights, Ornn ult is always going to be a problem, but we'll have Lissandra to shut that down. Fizz does have an okay time into Lissandra unless she can get the W off in response to his Q. But he's always going to be looking for a WQ. If he has time, he goes for an auto, but often it's just going to be dash in, then E out, and try to avoid all damage. But Lissandra's going to get as much of an HP lead as we can as possible. I'm going to be looking to try to help her push mid so that we can go roam. Could be a... Oh, no, something weird's happening. Okay, do we have an Ornn support? No. Who's... Alright, Nidalee's got to be the jungle. Something weird's happening. Alright, something bizarre. Off meta support, careful of one trick, but penalize when you can. Usually this is the case. Someone is off meta or they're like, I'm a Yasuo one trick, so I'm just going to play support, and they're just going to do it the way they know how, so they tend to be good. We'll see about that. Ornn's going to have a crushing lane phase against Kayle. This is probably the best kind of situation where they pick tank into Darius and try to just scale, and then Kayle's going to scale the crap out of them. Our endgame team fight is incredible. Our all-in is insane. I get to run in with a Kayle bonus. We've got Lissandra and Nilah for lockdown. We've got group AoE damage, lockdown, and a big splash. So we should be in a pretty good spot. Our comp is going to scale very, very well. All right, turns out it's Ornn support. Probably. These guys may have swapped. If it's Yasuo top, then this completely flips the script on the Kayle, and I'll probably need to just like babysit that. I might even do a 3 camp into bush gank top lane to see what we can do, because at level 2, Yasuo can already kill the Kayle. Kayle is actually stronger than people realize at 1. The Q does have good effect. Most people end up going E just to get some free CS in, and that's usually a mistake. But we'll see. We just gonna have to keep an eye on whatever this top lane matchup is. All right. We have a confirmed Smurf on the Fizz. How many games played? No, just silver 2, 12 games played, 42%. Okay, this is probably, no, it's level 40. There's still low level account. This guy needs to get updated. And let's see, Nidalee, no water walking, no relentless hunter. So we may go hunting for cougars, one of my favorite pastimes.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
For Lissandra. Alright, she's in position, but she got seen. Hit. Pop out and hit. Okay. That's all we got. No Dark Harvest stack. And we have a W start, so we are going to take this leash here. No big deal. Kayle. How are we going to get through this Kayle lane? It might be 4 camp into invade Nidalee. She may try to beat us by going this camp into our red, so we're going to have to be careful about that. All of the permutations are available. We just go full clear against this Nidalee. I think that's what we're going to do. Getting an eye on the Nidalee. If she's going to come over here, we want to know. We want to be the first ones to know. There could easily be wards on us right here. All right, we've got a good pushing wave here. We're going to be in an okay spot. We just have to make sure that Nidalee's not hunting. Best way to make sure she's not hunting is to hunt her ourselves. She might have had a slow clear. Probably not. Did she start on this side? All right, she may... There she is. Okay. She only needed 4 camps. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go fight her at other Krugs. At the other Scuttle. We're going to push this. Oh, you did not just let her get that.
An ally has been slain.
Gonna go harass. Make them stop their backs. We good? Oh, stay with me, stay with me. Alright, she wants a recall, that's fine. Looks like Nidalee already took her second Krug, so I'm gonna go straight to this and hopefully we find her. That guy's in a lot of trouble. Nidalee's in a lot of trouble. I'm going to make it look like I'm going to my own raptors, but I'm really just going to go straight to her wolves and start fighting her again. Okay, she's going to see me. That's okay, though, because I'm that much stronger. Fizz is also low on resources. Problem would be if Yasuo decides to show up.
An ally has been
Or if Lysandra just dies randomly. That was, I can't express how bad that was. Unfortunate for us. Okay, let's make it happen. Nidalee's there as well. Nidalee's even going for an invade. Oh boy, it's gonna be risky. Neela level 6 advantage is gonna come through.
slain.
Let's see, we've got 6 as well for ourselves. Let's make sure that we get this wave pushing as well. We maximize all the advantages that we can get here. Oh, we're also going to get red off of this. Plus, we should be able to cut Fizz off from the eventual escape here. Did not need to flash there. Was actually kind of very weak. You saw mid-wave crashing in. We get all the value out of that. Could have taken this wave, but I'm more happy to go after this Nidalee right here. Couldn't get it off. Oh, I was seen by the minions passing Krugs. That's my mistake. That's on me. That's on me. I should go there and like generate a lot of XP by just standing next to it. Yikes. V3? I don't know if we take this. You went for it. I like it. This Nidalee thinks that they're the hunter. Darius is numero uno cougar hunter in the world. Didn't you know? Alright, bot lane's doing super well. Nidalee's going to be coming to them soon. We push this out once. $441 for Crown of the Shattered. Really? Crown of the Shattered Queen? Okay. Who's going where? Did Fizz go up top? There's the Nidalee. So you know what? We push mid again. And we come straight on over. Alright, Nidalee to the bot side. Let's see, we want to give extra gold to the Lysandra if we can. I'm actually very behind on tempo here. I'll give solo, well, the first one, no, it won't even be solo because it's gonna complete for the rest. Whoa, that guy killed me so fast. Okay, we might have a little bit of a player diff here. Preseason waiting room? Yeah, right?
Your turret has been destroyed.
I've got 50 CS on this Nidalee and it might not be enough. Is that a slash from a Darius? Alright, that guy's got some moves. Nidalee's gonna come hunt for me right now. Have to get out. This guy's enormous. Also have to get armor sooner rather than later. Biz might also be hunting soon. Could just heal off this camp and then start moving into that quadrant. I think I'll just do that. Right, ever since these jungle changes, you just get such a massive healing spike from all these camps. And since there can be on bot side, I'll just keep on making my living up here. Right, we'll just maximize our resource intake. The blue thing means we get to fly around the map.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Sandra's comment pisses the hell out of me, but it's okay. Give as much of that resource to Kale as possible. I actually don't want to get the last hits. Just want to make sure that we get that lane push. Why is Kale leaving? Alright, picking up XP is actually totally fine. Up there. Now let's see, does she have blue? She does not have blue, so she actually didn't steal my camps out here while she had free reign of the jungle. Gonna work on getting respawns up here. We also want our blue late as possible so we can give it to our laners late as possible, right? So check this out. These guys all bleed. We come here, we hit this, and we do this. Boom, boom. I didn't even see it. That's on me. I was, okay. We share those. Just gonna hover for her. No, she wants help. Okay, that's fair. We've got Ornn and Yasuo. They're pretty far away, though. Give as much of that to the Neela as possible. Lissandra's facing off 1v2. Did she self-ult? See you, Nidalee. Alright, we've got enough for the major haste components of Black Cleaver, so we're gonna go ahead and take that. Do I stay for this? Yeah, I stay for this. Yasuo smurfing. So staying for that gives us the extra control ward, which is why we get to stay and push for that. Kale's going to keep on scaling up. We've got Fizz knows that he's supposed to rotate, and apparently Misfortune does not. So we do have priority here for mid. So I'm just going to take this and take Herald. The extra haste means I get extra cooldowns to light up the camps here. That should be lethal. How's it not lethal? There we go. The bleed is real, folks. We are owning this Nidalee something fierce. Just need to find a way to consolidate all of this advantage. Probably going to end up split pushing somewhere. We do have a free Herald charge here. A little bit of chunk damage. We're doing great. That's going to go in for free, and then we all in. Didn't get the lockup ult. That's too bad. We get another one here. All in. And we'll eat that for our team. That's okay. Oh, that's a Misfortune ult down. That's fantastic. And this is good. We get the drone to go back towards them, which means we get here. But we are missing some flashes and ults here. Oh, she didn't take it. Oh my god, listen. Oh my god. So now she has to flash and get a root. That's fine. He got a kill. That's so unlucky. Unlucky. Alright, we're big though. Yes. Oh, where is everybody? Alright, this being the case, we'll go get red and we'll share it with the Kale. Or with the Neela. I think that's enough. I think 700 is actually enough here. Yeah, for testing purposes, I had to let it go. Oh, did Lissandra just... Yumi, can you jump over to this or no? Liss, like, this is fucking awful. Seriously. Oh, she has a massive shield. I can let her do it. Stop, stop. Like, right now, literally no one's with you. Why are we taking another recall timer here? Alright, we should be able to hunt down a Fizz. Guy's dead. We're on Kale mid and 4 bot is a totally fine way to do this. Oh my goodness, that was a huge chunk of damage. Aye. Do not take any amount of damage here. Just hide behind these minions. Mid's already pushing again. But having me push is also very good, and then I can rotate over to the team. That's just fine. We're going to stay out of vision here, but keep an eye on what's going on mid, so we can get to alternating pushes. We'd love for mid to top to also be pushing up, but that may not be reasonable. It looks like we're going to get our all in here. Let's pull them apart here. All right, they've got no good play. Now we definitely push in. They're going to be chunked a little bit on health here, so I'm just going to stand back here. The team, all right, they're looking for me, so I'm going to back up. Now I'm going to go forward to solidify them because the entire enemy team's going to be coming for this now. There's the Fizz. I missed. I could have gone for a E-Flash. Gonna tank here. Heal me. What's up, Selena? Space Queen. Yeah, Fizz. No problem. No problem. All right, so we win our best of 3. This one, you know, we have to count it. There was a death. Someone did make a play, and they left. Shouldn't count, but we still get our 2-1. No big deal. This champion's fast. This champion can clear so fast. And really, I'm doing it off of instinct right now. I'm not doing it off of calculation. We saw later in the game that red buff died from 700 health. So there's probably a lot I'm leaving on the table. We know that with Briar, it's 180 at level 1 that you can walk away from your camps and they will bleed to death. With Darius, the number is going to be the same at levels where Briar got 9 stacks. It's going to be the same as Darius getting 5. They have the same numbers. Darius just gets it faster. So Briar just needs more attacks. That being said, once it happens, once you get to that threshold, Briar also has the downside that once you frenzy, you're going to be frenzying and you're locked in on that camp for 5 seconds anyways. So the like bleeding a target to death doesn't really do as much as it does with Darius. I was very slow to level up my ability here. You can see I actually missed my attack. That was me trying to level and then cast Q, and I don't know if I lag spiked. There's a chance I lag spiked because, you know, that happens sometimes. But we wanted to get the auto and W off to get the slow. Selena, that's the same thing you posted. I'm going to give you a little timeout, okay? All right, let's go through clear times. We'll just go up here. So this is with a W start. No need to actually go back. You're going to notice that we're going to get full health off of this anyways. We see how these things bleed. Didn't actually need that last hit, so I could have saved myself 1 auto there. Right, we can walk away from that camp. We're good. We kind of get an idea of like how fast the clear is going to be like this. Just the bleeding continuously applies the Pokemon damage. And you see that we're netting health right here. We haven't done anything except gain health. Always going to be 2 Qs for Raptors. Could have taken Krugs first here. The total fastest clear, if you're just going for speed, is red into Krugs. But if you want to have your red up later and you want to have your Krugs respawning, which is crucial for a jungle experience, then you absolutely want to do this first. But what I wanted to do is make sure that this was on time. Nidalee went with some kind of bizarre path. 4 camps. Okay, this is why she's screwed, all right? Let me just talk about this. We had an idea of we know what Darius's clear time, but let's go back to Nidalee's. All right, and this is why you have to rehearse your jungle path. Okay, when you do this, you need to eliminate all paths that take 3 camps to get you to level 2. You need to eliminate from your jungle lexicon, right? Because watch what ends up happening. Like the limits that you have are so messed up, right? You can go over here. If you go straight to Gromp, then you'll hit level 3. But if you don't, all right, and this, let me just take a moment to confirm, because they did change a little bit of the experience in the jungle. Still level 2, okay? This is crucial because it impacts your ability to clear your next camp, all right? All jungle paths that include Krugs or Gromp will get you to level 3. That means all same side camps. That means all single camps. You can do the entire blue quadrant. You can do the entire red quadrant. You can do red Krugs into blue, for example. All right, that's a pretty slow one. I don't know why you would do that over this and then stay flexible. But anything that gets either of these 2 camps will get you to level 3. If you go red Raptors Wolves, 2. Red Raptors Blue, 2. Blue Wolves Red, 2, right? All of these combinations only get you to level 2. And now look at the position you're in as the jungler. You've cost yourself way too much health. You need to practice this clear. You need to realize which paths get you to level 3. You need to eliminate the ones that don't. Because at this point, you're either dead to a Darius, you are dead to your laners, like you cannot help them. If Darius shows up on the map, you're completely screwed. And if we just look at a difference of like where we're at, Darius is already ahead of full camp and is finishing red buff while Nidalee is about to start Gromp. And it's going to be questionable how she's going to go about clearing it, right? She already had to use her potion. She's going to do a lot of work into kiting. She's using her smite, so now it's no longer available for the scuttle crab. And now, only now are we level 3. So now we have Darius hit 4 at the same time that Nidalee hit 3. So he's already got a 70% advantage on experience showing up. They're both going to be in time for whatever kind of path they want. And in this case, it just means that Darius spent the entire game hunting Nidalee. Nidalee was never able to get off the floor. And of course, if you're Nidalee, that's the opposite of what you're trying to do. All right, do we get one more? I think we'll swap gears. We were pretty jacked up for that. Let's go onto the main and we'll play some TFT or something. So it's important to have a way to cool down, right? You got super jacked up. You had your entire best of 3. We competed hard. We played well. We basically crushed those games. We had a lead in game 1 too, even though the Kaisa just inted First Blood and Xerath and left, and Xerath was doing something tremendously foolish to start the game. It doesn't matter. Like, we had such good tempo. We're very happy with how the Darius plays out, especially for low-level jungling. The speed, the power, the amount that he can get stuff done. This is one of those champions that kind of flew under the radar where the jungle changes. Some people played it, some people didn't, and they're like, yeah, it has some pros, it has some cons, let's leave it on the bench. But the combination and the introduction of the companions means that Darius's clear is just like all game, super fast. We had the full evolve by 15 minutes in both games, which meant that we were flying around. We had celerity to go with the blue companion, to go with water walking, to go with boots of swiftness. And to go with Stridebreaker, right? So we were just super fast. We were trying to make sure that we don't take any damage from skill shots, and we're making sure that we're always in position to get into fights, which is what Darius does not do well, right? So we were able to solve those problems. I keep forgetting to change my hero for this. I do not want... So, all right, let's see. Who are the new Bastions? The new Bastions, we can go 6 of them at level 6. We'd be able to 3-star Taric and Nico, which is actually really promising. So we could go for that and then play like 1 Invoker at level 7. See if the items align. That's the first one we want for sure. We want Ionic Spark. We want Protean. Jack Show the Protean. See a little Bilgewater in action, maybe. It is, mathematically right to go with this, but we have an idea for what we're trying to build. We're just going to give ourselves the best leverage for it. What else do we have? Bastion. We have 1 Bilgewater. That's not enough. 1 Void. Ishtal. So Ishtal Invoker, we can actually play Melio and get the Empowered Hex, and depending on what the Hex is, we might be able to play for some tremendous early game advantages. Go with Challenger starter. Got options. He's a rogue? I guess that makes sense story-wise. Sirocco, one of the best early game units, and we're going to pair it with potentially Gargoyle. Ooh, we got Taric. That's so good. Wow. This is incredibly good for us. We can actually look for an Econ Crown here. This one's really good as well. Gain a tier 4 champion and a 2-star 1. So we actually have a really good chance of getting like Shen here. Let's go for it. Let's see. If we don't, we still get gold off of this. So boom, we'll go here. That's not the one I want. This. These guys work together. Now Demacia. It feels bad to ship this like this. And it might even just be wrong. We could hit our level spike here, but the other thing we can do is just load up and just go for the highest health possible with the maximum gold possible. So we're going to prioritize econ here. We're going to keep, let's see, what are the twos? It's a Bastion. We have just Cassidin at 2. We've got a lot of ones. So we're gonna be picking up ones. The idea behind picking up ones is you're trying to thin the pool out so that we can find more Milio, Alawi, and Poppy. And we might just have like an okay team too. Right? Like this 2 Bastion, anytime you get Taric opener to go with Soraka, it's just the possibilities are vast. Now let's see, what we're going to do is go like this. So this gives us the most possibilities for a level 2 that's a little bit stronger. Or for level 4, I should say, if we win this fight. If we don't, we lose. We will sell the Malzahar, no harm, no foul. See a Jack show already, so we see someone going Void. So we're also like playing defense against the Void character already. We got another guy playing level 3. Actually, it looks like a lot of people are 3. The question for us is going to be whether or not to go 6 or 7. I think I like the idea of staying 6 because it's going to let us 3-star Taric and Nico. Nico's going to be our carry. He's going to have Ionic Spark and, I don't know, maybe just the best defensive sorts we can. We can easily go for Milio or Soraka. Soraka is like generically just very good in this composition too. We could also just cut some of these Bastions, right? We could just use Taric. We could use Poppy and Alawi as a way to level and then go for... This ensures that most of our damage is going onto the target that's linked by the Alawi. And so we're going to get more healing going off, but I don't actually like this pattern right here. Taric is absorbing all of this damage right now. So we are getting a decent like chunk out of this, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So the big question is going to be whether or not we go 6 Bastion. The bonus is increased by 100% for the first 10 seconds of combat. So that extra 25 is actually bigger than it might first appear. But it falls off tremendously. The other option we can do is go 4 Invokers and 2 and 4. I think I like that more. So that'll let us ditch the bad units and play more good units. It's pretty good. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just make like as big of a front line, singleton champion. This is leaning towards 4 Bastion here, not 6. Could also just pivot into 2 Bastion, right? A lot of options. Everyone on their team focused on this. We've got Taric. It's actually tempting to cut Malzahar here. We don't get the interaction, but we guarantee ourselves hitting 30. So 6 Invoker is obviously a good composition. The Bastion that you play along with this is most likely going to be Taric. So you get Taric and Shen. But then we're missing out on Nico. Maybe it depends on which square we get empowered. Looks like we're gonna have some battling for this too. It's early. So if we do go 4 Bastion, 4 Invoker, we're basically playing for these 2s and 3s right here. And Invoker-wise, we'll be going Soraka, Shen, Melio, and then it's a matter of not synergies, but just where the empowered spot is, whether or not we want Karma. If we go Karma, then that opens the door for playing Ahri later, and we can build a 2-star Karma and then set up a replacement Karma. I may end up regretting this Gargoyle Stoneplate, comparing it to Thornmail and Dragon's Claw. Now the Targon buff is actually going to affect Alawi as well, so there's a world where I might want that. Nico gets increased shielding, we want that. Poppy would get increased shielding, so yeah, we get benefits from all of these things. I actually probably should have leveled there. Oh yeah, we get the Jarvan again, that's funny. Shurima Sorcerer. Hmm? So that's the end of our starter kit, and this is why I don't like the Caitlyn augments. I wish I could have other options. We've got ourselves a decent position. We won our first 2 fights, lost 3, so we've got good streaks. We're going to have a good position for the next carousel. Almost definitely going to be a Dragon's Claw. Oh, Jackshaw's really strong, right? Although Jackshaw only gives flat resistances, and we already get flat resistances, so maybe we don't need that. Gain 3 gold. If you have at least 40 gold, your tactician heals 2 health. Oh. Ooh. Alright, we already have stats. Gain 3 gold. If you have at least 40, we heal 2 health. So this is heal 2 health a turn while we're building a robust endgame comp. This gives us second tank items. Oh, Sunder. Wait, Sunder, gain an extra 10. We don't need the Sunder. Nope. Alright, we're level 6. We're just going to chill here for a long time. Have 6 expendable gold. We can get to 7. We can get almost there. Yeah, and I think 6 is going to be the sweet spot. There we go. There's our Ishtal Bastion. Just double check, make sure we know exactly what we're getting into. Leap towards the current target. leap towards the current target and gain a decent sized shield for 3 seconds, slam down, dealing. Okay, yeah, she's absolutely the one that wants to be wearing this. The question's going to be the rest of the cast. We don't have the Milio yet. So she definitely wants to be the one wearing the Ionic Spark, and I want Tarek to be the one wearing the... or Shen to wear the other big stats. Disarm is not such a big deal. I wonder... Well, Poppy has a disadvantage of hitting the backline, which is something you don't want in this composition, because we're playing front to back with damage over time just like slow and steady. And if we don't have... If we're hitting the backline, all it's doing is empowering their spells to hit us harder. I'm wondering if I should go 7 instead, though. Alright, so we could have Sunfire. Sunfire, Dragon's Claw. Sunfire, Dragon's Claw. I think we're going to go with Sunfire, make sure that we've got the residual damage, plus it's on a Sorcerer. That'll solidify Tarek as our weak side tank. Nico will wear these. Adaptive Helm. Combat start. Gain 35 armor and magic resist. That's not really what we want, I don't think. I don't think we want even shot either. I don't think we want this. I don't think we want this. Yeah, I think since it's Ionic Spark, it either wants to be a Bramble Vest to go with it, or just Dragon's Claw to keep the healing up. And then we try to get the Tarek to block the auto attackers. So maybe Nico goes in the middle and then we play other sides. Maybe even Tarek might even go next to them. But yeah, this is looking like we're going to want four Invokers to go with this comp. So we have a better damage source. Karma can even be our mid-game carry. Shen could wear the weak side stuff. Yeah, it's kind of tight. All right, where's the empowered hex? Right there. If we went 7 here, we'd go down to 33 health. Could just tank one more hit. First time the empowered champion is reduced below 30% health, they are encased in protective ice, becoming untargetable and healing for 30% over the next 2 seconds. Oh man, that sounds a lot like what Nico wants. Alright, so Nico over here, Tarek over here. I think it is going to be a level 7 angle. The fact that Nico's going to be invulnerable makes me actually wonder if I can get an AP item on her. There's actually definitely a world where we might want the Ionic Spark to be on the Sorcerer as well. It's not a huge deal, but I do tend to want it on the one who's dealing a massive amount of damage. Static Shiv, no good. Not for this comp. Not as played. Alright, where are we extra? We basically just need to find the Shen here. Actually, you know what? We could put this on the back row. Wouldn't be awful. Sunder's no good. I could have sold the Poppy here. Nasher's Tooth. After casting an ability, gain 40. So this is really good as an invoker carry item. I could even put this on Karma right now. Stats is usually what we want. No, we already have that. So let's go tons of stats. Alright, that might be all we get to roll right now. Not finding a Shen's a little bit of a pain. I could magnetic remover these and put Nico on that side, and I'd be totally fine. But I think I want to save the magnetic remover for Taric items to give them to Shen. Shen benefits the most. We may just put Poppy in for Alawi. Big damage from Nico coming out. Taric's actually dealing the most. That's kind of funny. Bramble Vest and co. We should be much further along right now. We should be much stronger. The fact that we haven't found Shen is becoming problematic. You know what? We're gonna have to bite the bullet. Oh no, that's a Rise. We're gonna take the Rise. Rise with blue buff is another beast entirely. So we can even cut this because there's no. No, we still really need Shen. Shen can go in for Poppy. We get the Rise in. Get Rise in, we actually need to go 5 Invokers or level up. Oh, we're never getting this bonus. So we just cut Karma, put Rise in. Fine with this. I've never actually seen this spell work, so let's take a peek. How's it work? I didn't see it. He cast it, I didn't see it. Bounce and bounce, okay. There's a world where you actually want this to deal more damage because... Or get like Morello. Oh boy, we are low. Oh, of course, we didn't fight for Shen. Oh my goodness, that means we have to like go all in right here. That's really unfortunate. I don't think we're going to win this. We get enough people knocked off. I think that's enough to survive. That should put us at like 3. 5. Scary. That is an Ionia. Oh boy. If they get like Hand of Justice on this thing. Yay. Okay. How do we want it to look, though? We still need Shen. Hey, we had a thing here. Whoops. Should have done this. There we go. The Taric should be moved because Casante's going to jump away anyways, so I should be putting other position. Nico did go in Vaughn. Gets big shield. We did kill the Darkin. We have a chance. We're going to lose. Don't lose. Rip. Nashor's Tooth, Spear of Shojin, strong combo, not strong enough. The good news is that it was over fast enough that we can jump into a game, have some fun with like a Teemo game. Oh, that's placements. Oh, my goodness. Kind of sick of all this placements, man. Three ranks. We're like quickly approaching the Hearthstone. Like every month you need to climb up. All right, let's keep on working on wave pulls. Trying to get advantage with auto attacks, right? Using attacks on the enemy champion to try to pull the wave. Best done with ranged characters. There are some melees. We can do it with like Grasp of the Undying. But basically, we want to get in combat with the wave ASAP. Hit them with a targeted thing, right? A targeted attack or a targeted spell. And then walk backwards, pull the minions back to us. And we want to do it by hitting them and not having them hit us. That's what we're trying to do. With champions that can do it, right? Not everyone can do it. The problem with some of the champions that have like an empowered auto attack, like let's say it's Yorick. If you're doing, no, that's not a great example because he doesn't really have another pushing ability. If you are Jax, right? So Jax, you can press your W and you gain attack range, and then you can hit them with your empowered range. Or Darius, right? I can hit them and then step back. But if I do that, then I don't have access to my clearing ability, which means that pushing the wave is a little bit slower. So there's a give and a take as far as what we're trying to do, but basically we're trying to take champions that don't have a great wave clear ability, and we're trying to take control of the wave at the early levels as best we can. So let's try to do it with Yorick, see what we can get done. Stream says it's doing okay. It had that little blip. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. A couple likes and follows. Shout out to you guys. Let's take away Briar. You know what? Kane is actually pretty good into Briar, but that's okay. We'll just take it away anyways. It's not at Worlds. We don't need it in our game. Oh, shit. It's a normals game. My bad. My bad. Karma's a bitch. Really? We do it with like Olaf. That'd be a hell, or Trundle. Right, like we can do it with someone that has a, you know, major advantage. Like we can do it with Darius as well. They want to dive on top of us already, so Darius is going to be totally fine this game. Can try with Gangplank, although Gangplank's so fucking hard to play. We can do it with Set. Yeah, let's do it with Set. Set has a little bit more ability to get onto backline. We should be able to do the same thing. We'll have pushing abilities. We'll have everything that we need to kick some butt in this lane. Tenacity. Do we want tenacity? We'll find out shortly. We've got root, stun, slow, stun, slow, silence, slow, stun. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes. Probably even want both of these. Then we can go for cooldown boots. The extra attack speed can be nice as well. Renekton's going to try to take us out with bigger combos, so I think bone plating is more impressive. Conqueror. I'm kind of tempted to just go grasp. All right, we'll do this. We'll try to win lane without using teleport. Teleport's obviously insanely good. There's moments for it as well, but we're going to try to create the best kind of pushes for ourselves to get free recalls. We're going to be watching junglers. We need to know when we're strong on our side, when the enemy jungler is gone. That's going to allow us to proxy into a favorable matchup.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
I like how a crucial part to this ability is that it gains 50 attack range and it doesn't say it anywhere here. I can go to the detailed view and it still doesn't do it. Anyways, that's what we're going to try to abuse. He actually got the push advantage on us just by using Q. Okay, we failed at our objective. We just let him get in too many punches. We didn't go enough in his face. We probably could have gone ham, but with Grasp, we don't actually get that big advantage. He had the Conqueror. Trying to bait me into him disconnecting. If he disconnected, I don't actually want to touch him.
First blood.
Well, that's no fun. Guess we'll do a 100 CS challenge. Can we maintain a freeze while getting 100 CS?
An enemy has been slain.
And also, should we even? Obviously we shouldn't. If he's disconnected, then we should just be pushing, but... Alright, so we're going to stack this wave. Now we get to walk past. We didn't actually get an idea. Could we have done better with that? Probably. Did he go off to try to stop the cane? Is that why he left? There's a chance that that happened too. If he was typing, someone on his team was like, yo, help me with cane. Maybe he wasn't DC'd. Alright, time to put game face on. No taking it easy on this guy.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, now we're going to ensure that our minions focus fire on this side of the map, so we're going to go... get the punches in while the punches are good. That goes bot, so we're going to go proxy. Could also hit that wave. It is 5 minutes in, so we're good to do it. Oh, here's the Whippo trick. I could have also turned this into potentially the Scuttle Crab. Maybe I should have. But based on the fact that I got that wave done, it means that this wave is now only arriving for him, so he's going to be a little bit later. He's missing a couple other resources. I also have a shop, although our total shops are about equal. The plated steel caps is so good against us, and in general against this lane, he's basically invulnerable with that combination. And I try and like crazy to try to get rid of this wave. This is why I didn't go after Scuttle. I want to make sure I'm picking this up, and then I can generate my own freeze. I'm just going to cull this a little bit. Oh, I missed. I knew it was coming. I'm just using resources right now because I'm about to take my back. Or get more tempo. So, right, he comes back to lane. We force him to trade resources. Gonna come over here, get some eyes on Herald. Wasn't the best. Could have done better, but it's also post 6 minutes, so we have the access to this juicy fruit. And we find out... Yeah, there might be a play here. Orianna has ultimate. We'll wait for her to step up just a smidge. You might have seen me there. Do aggro. There's the echo. So now we're actually in a position for a counter gank. Oh, got one. Now we could have gotten another wave in. This ended up being a very slow to manifest play. So Renekton's punishing me very well with this double stacked wave into multiple plates.
An ally has been slain.
Getting this in. Again, we've got another timer to get into the jungle. I should have ulted him during that travel time. Oh, I missed my angle. Oh, I missed it so bad. Renekton correctly left the lane alone. It does mean that I actually missed this plate, though. Shit, that was so bad. Did multiple things poorly there. Kind of tilted myself, not ulting. So if I ult in response to the Echo stun, at least I'm traveling while it's going. I'm unstoppable. Might even just completely dodge it, but it basically does nothing. So I'm getting outplayed pretty drastically here. So I'm killing the cannons to preserve as much HP on my wave as possible. It might have been a mistake, might have wanted to get more HP dead, but because of where it's coming up, I don't know, I get it. This gives me a bigger wave, which it means I can do more stuff, and since I had the feeling that Renekton was going for plays elsewhere, this is what I wanted to do, right? The idea is that I'm getting as big of a wave as possible. And so you see how easily I take all these plates down. Now, if he wants to try to fight me, that's great. Did I see jungler? Did I see jungler? You know what? I'm not going to care about jungler. I'm going to go grab Scuttle because it's definitely free. Jungler's bot. This is W. Actually, might be able to kill him here. Nope. We're getting this, Hey, I missed him. On top of that, right, with the ultimate available, with the Gore Drinker available, there's no world where I'm going to do this. We're okay on the bot side. Kraken, this guy's 6-1. Orianna's tiny, which we're going to have to deal with. Echo's huge, which is going to be a huge problem. Got us. Level 11 off of the kill on Kane, too. Did I see that correctly? I could have actually kept the aggro and then had a bigger empowered W. He had his ultimate. I don't know why he didn't use it. So many things that we could have cleaned up this game easily. But that's good. Good things to learn. Timing on Herald was one of the things that we just absolutely did not need to go get. We lost a lot of wave tempo to do that. There's the Renekton, so we're going to go for the maximum push here. Not actually can use the Herald yet. Just want to ping back. Just pinging once that they hear it, right? It doesn't need to be a big thing. And I want to give them as little information about this as possible, so I'm going to do it like this. We do take a ton of damage here. That's no good. I knew that was coming. How many stacks is this? 12 stacks. Oh no. Oh no. And we never got that. So he got to come pop back and kill the Herald. Shit. We got problems. We've got problems. And he's teleport and we're ignite and we didn't smash lane. We have no discernible advantages to claim here. Well, that's not true. We have the tier 2 down, but that could be construed as a disadvantage, right? Now, ideally, he's going to leave us alone and get bored. We're going to try to make him get bored with top lane. He's going to try to crash these in just to make sure that there's no like lingering freezes going on. We need to try to win this. Ashe needs to be part of this. Can't be bottom like that. That's his charges. He gets that now. I don't think I'm doing anything good here.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm gonna make Renekton run to catch up to that, and I'm gonna go path bot. Oh, nope, Karma's trying to make something happen. We have to defend against Echo, maybe? We get a kill for it? Yes, Ashe shut down the Echo. That's so big for us. Oh, we're about to lose this significantly. Oh, and that's a Lissandra drone. It's a good thing Renekton didn't realize that was happening. Otherwise, he definitely would have come for this. That guy is big. And Aphelios is solo pushing. I guess that's a good news sort of thing. This guy's got a full item advantage, so he's just going to claim this kill for himself. That's hilarious. Ashe is big enough. You went into a silence pool. You can't ult. I think someone's trying to learn Kayn. But, you know, I'm trying to learn set, so no big deal. Fishing. Saw it somewhere. Don't know where it was, though. Is Aphelios a hunting? Oy! I missed a click. That shouldn't happen because I always A-click for attacks. If I get that attack off, then maybe I still get this W. And if I get that off, maybe I get the 2-for-1. That would have been sick. but ambitious nonetheless. Let's see. All right, we can never win a team fight. And since we can never win a team fight, I think I have to go this and just like push and pull and try to make stuff happen. Echo Lissandra is way too deadly. Ori is solo. I mean, Ashe is huge, so maybe we can.
An enemy is legendary. An enemy is unstoppable. Shut down. Enemy
Big shutdown. How big was the shutdown? 750?
Your turret
Just going for speed. And get my stun off. Big boy. This would probably be the teamfight avenue, right? They've got Soraka, Renekton, Echo. We can cancel all those. Plus, we've got even Aphelios. It's just going to be so weak, right? We've got Karma Kane. Oriana's get teleport. She's supposed to be the one here, but I think she's trying to
an ally has been
level up her experience as well. If there's ever a world, it's right here. Oh, inauspicious game. That's okay though. No big deal. Oriana's spam pinging Kane. That's kind of funny. This is a very lopsided game. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you chilling. Tomorrow we're gonna do Fast 5 Friday. So Fast Friday, make sure to come by, bring your clips. We're gonna do ones just like the ones that we did today. I'll catch you next time. Peace.